Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be showcasing spaces that are used for planting, that are used for farming in my environment. As you can see, this is another little space in front of a fenced building used to plant maize. This is one of the ways by which we can all beat acute hunger in the land. Nigeria is a country with arable lands everywhere, so there is no need to waste spaces. Be encouraged to embrace subsistence farming, and you will see that it will make a lot of huge difference. Yes, this is another little space beside a building. These are habitable places. You can see that tomatoes, maize, and some vegetables. You can also see that a lot of plantain and bananas. People are going into subsistence farming. People are making use of spaces around their houses. You can see that this is a residential area. It's not a farm settlement, and people are trying to at least put something on the ground. So it is very important to embrace farming. A nation that feeds itself is not a hungry nation. So whatever it is that you can do, you can also play your own part while the government plays its own part. Don't waste land that are in your area. Make use of them for subsistence farming. Okay, this is quite funny, but this is a little okra plants being grown by somebody at the front of their houses. So it could be small, but this is something. Good evening, how are you? Okay, now this is another space for farming in between two buildings. This is practically in my street. When I tell you that a lot of people are embracing subsistence farming, there is some yam over there as well. When I tell you that people are embracing subsistence farming, I know what I'm saying. This is the key. This is the solution. Instead of ranting and complaining about high food prices and acute food shortages in Nigeria, you can also put something on the ground so that we can all beat the hunger in the land. No nation is hungry when they plant. A nation must be able to feed itself. Yeah, this is another building still in the same street, growing corn in front of their building. These are small spaces that people are using. You may feel that this is little, but I can tell you this is going to culminate in a lot of augmentation of food shortages. That is the truth. Okay, so this is another building again in front of their friends. They have planted corn. You can see corn in between the flowers, in between the ornamental plants. They're trying to grow corn. And if you look inside the house, they have plantain, bananas, and yam inside. And you can see that they have also, this person has also planted corn amidst the flowers. You may be thinking, why is everybody growing corn? Some of you abuse this current government and calling it Agbado government, Agbado economy. But the truth is, call it whatever you like. When you put things on ground, you get harvest. It's only those who put things in the ground that get harvest. This is cassava. This cassava again in front of the building. In as much as you think this is small, you will never tell what yield you can get. This is sustainable for subsistence farming. This is not about growing crops to even sell, but growing crops to feed yourself and feed your family. You can see this particular building. In front of this building, you have cassava growing vigorously, and by the time the harvest is done, you can imagine what yield they'll be able to get. It's sustainable. Okay, subsistence farming is sustainable. I'm encouraging everyone to embrace subsistence farming. When you're able to feed your family, there's little that you're going to spend in the market. And market prices will have to go down because the demand is low. So I'm encouraging everybody to go into farming. Okay, yes, I'm telling you that more and more people are going into subsistence farming. Okay, more and more people are embracing subsistence farming, growing crops to feed your home, growing crops to feed your family, and helping the nation. Yes, I'm documenting all spaces, building spaces used for farming, and you can tag me if you know anyone growing crops in front of their houses using available spaces for agriculture. I'm going to be reposting them. I'm doing this to encourage Nigerians, young people especially, to embrace subsistence farming. This is the only way we can uh, defeat hunger in the land. If you look at the other house, the other building, the other fence, just across that fence, there's a lot of cassava and bananas and plantains in that space as well. People in this area, this is a Baile area in Akure. A lot of people are embracing subsistence farming. They're using available spaces to cultivate crops. I'm encouraging you that you are viewing this to also make use of available spaces in your area. Don't let them go to waste.